So, guys, today's podcast is about working late hours. How many of you think it's fair? I think working late is bullshit. I recently quit my very lucrative job because I was asked to sit for 15 hours every day for 1 month at a stretch. I don't believe in working late hours because I don't think working late is synonymous to being productive. While it could possibly improve a company's economy, it can potentially give you premature wrinkles. Well, I don't know about you, but I am not ready to make peace with it. Working late does not necessarily mean you're working hard. It could actually mean the opposite, because when you're focused, you won't need to stay in late. Working laboriously rather reduces someone's productivity. A recent study has shown that those who work late in the office have an increased risk of having a heart attack or stroke. Wait, what? While I do care about boosting your sales, if you're listening to this, bosses, what I care most about though is boosting my immunity. So, feeling well rested is definitely priority for me, no matter how much I love my job. Let me tell you a fact. Good bosses will never expect you to extend your work hours. They expect you to deliver great results. They would rather question your time management skills if you stay up late. So, look out for those who actually get impressed if you're always seen around after 8 p.m. Because they're not what you need, especially if you're starting your career. After all, there's a huge difference between bosses who are deadline lovers and those who like ass lickers. Who would you rather choose? I do understand once in a great while, it's the need of the hour to stay up late. Even I would do. Some organizations are just plain stretched for resources. There are budget cutbacks, staff shortages, or a new influx of opportunities or responsibilities from any direction that can create an all hands on deck atmosphere. Sometimes the situation is temporary. But if it starts to become a norm, it's an alarm for you to take action. Maybe it's time to switch the job. When you have a boss that is so taxing to work with, it's always better to be honest about your needs. Don't hesitate to break old patterns because I did and I didn't panic. And communicate clearly that you have commitments other than work that you don't like to break. And make sure when you're at work, you're killing it at all times. Set your priorities and have a to-do list ready in the beginning of your day so that none of this hassle comes in your way. Reflect on your priorities, have a dialogue with your team and supervisors about how you intend to plan out your day, and then check in with others at the end of the day before you wrap up on what was achieved and what goals need attention. Isn't that all easy? Heading for a burnout is never worth it, my friend. Speaking up and being yourself is always the coolest thing you can ever do, even if that's not the most ideal thing. So, with that, I take your leave, and until our next podcast, stay home, stay safe.